Good evening. It is 6:30 on Thursday. Turn the heat down. Anybody watching? How you doing? How you been? We got some snow last night, and so for the first time so far this winter, everybody's out tobogganing. Yeah, I never cared about my kids that much. I ain't standing out in the snow watching them toboggan. Fuck that shit. I think I brought my kids out tobogganing once. And Monkey wouldn't even remember it because he was just a baby. He went down the hill once with me, and that's it. I hate tobogganing. It scares the shit out of me. I had a horrible tobogganing accident when I was a kid, and yeah, we don't play in the snow. No. Nope, no sir. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So, I ended my vlog kind of abruptly yesterday because I hit the 20-minute mark and I had things I had to do. So, what I was going to talk about was work yesterday. It was interesting. I had told my boss, I got a call from the doctor's office Tuesday? I guess it would have been Tuesday. We had an appointment with them, I don't know, like a week or so ago. 2 weeks ago, I guess. That was a total waste of a day off. Because we were going to get, Monkey has a wart on his toe. I've talked about it before. We've been battling it mad hard for like a year. This thing it's very happy where it's at. We were supposed to go for I think it's our third go at freezing it. So we got there, and I don't know, she took a razor blade and was doing her thing with it, and went to go get the freezing stuff to freeze it again, and they didn't have any. So like, oh, well, we'll call you when it comes in. I'm like, good, that's awesome. So they called on Tuesday. They've got the stuff in, and they wanted him in yesterday. And I was like, yeah, no. That's cute. You're pretty. No. And then they were asking about next week. Now, I thought my boss was going on vacation next week. It's not. It's about the same time, but in February. So, my bad. So, I brought this up to my boss. And I said, I just want to know what day I'm going to be off next week. It's usually Monday or Tuesday. But I need to know which one so that I can call the doctor's office and get him in, right? She goes, oh, well, it'll probably be Monday and Tuesday. And I didn't say a word. I was like, bitch. Like, she was going to give me the 2 days off regardless of an appointment, right? I'm like, no. We had this talk. We had this talk before Christmas. I know that we're slow right now. But no, I am not the only one who's going to be taking a hit for the team and losing hours. That's not fucking happening. I am not the only one that, no. And I told my boss this. Like, I had said to her originally, I sat her down, I had a conversation with her in front of my coworker, because we do it all out in the open, and I said, I will take a hit for the team, but if I'm out too much, you're going to have to start spreading it around. And the reason I did that is because I am on OW, which is welfare. So I would make that money up the following month, right? So we did the week, or we did the 2 weeks, whatever. We did like a pay cycle, right? Where I was the one taking the 2 days off. My paycheck before Christmas was about $400. I was like, yeah, that's not happening. No, because that's my mortgage and that's it. No. No. Nope. And I wasn't making that money back because I'd made too much money the pay week prior that I wasn't getting any money for January. So I was out 4, 5, 6. I was out about $300. No. So after I got that check, I sat my boss down and I said, listen, I get why you're giving me a day, sometimes 2 off in a week. Fine. But it needs to get spread around. We all need to take a turn, okay? It can't just be me. You know, I know my coworker bitches and moans about money and whatever. Okay, but you're not the only one with kids that needs to survive. Okay? I'm just saying. And my boss has a dual income. My boss gets paid whether she comes out with us or not. Okay? Like, fuck off. Fuck out of here. So, when she was telling me that next week I was going to have these 2 days off, I was like, listen, Linda. No. No. You give me the 1 day off and somebody else takes the second day. Like, it's not happening anymore. It's not happening. No. I said, you need to talk to the coworker and let her know that she needs to take her turn, as well as you. Like, I will leave. I will walk. Like, right now, I will walk my ass home. No, it's not fair. And she told me flat out, well, I haven't. I said, have you discussed this with the coworker? Like, because we talked about this like a month ago. And she says, no, I haven't talked to her about it. And I was like, well, that's your bad. Like, you need to have that discussion with her. I've had my discussions with, like, out in the open with both of them there. So they both know where I stand. It shouldn't be a surprise. So you need to talk to her and let her know what's up. And then everybody take their turn every week until shit picks up. Because if I'm going to be the one that keeps taking the hit every week, I'm leaving. And y'all have lots of work, the two of you, doing whatever the fuck, 4 to 6 houses a day. Not a problem. Like, have fun with that, the two of you. And we have some pretty big fucking houses. Yeah, enjoy. So, yesterday, once we dropped my coworker off, my boss says to me, you take the whatever day it was she gave me off. So I still have to phone the doctor. And she, the boss, is going to take the other day off. And I was like, okay. Cool beans. Talk to the coworker. Because it shouldn't just be me and the boss doing it. She needs to take her turn too. I mean, come on now. I get it. Nobody wants time off. Everybody wants to work. We all want a full paycheck. However, you have to bear in mind, this is a small business. Okay? It's not a corporate business. It's not a franchise. It's a small business. It's a locally owned business. Okay? If we're not bringing in the customers, also the money that we were prior to Christmas, that affects all of us, right? And if we don't all take one for the team, the business suffers. I mean, if the business folds, we all fucked, right? So, I mean, big picture, right? Come on now. You take a small cut with a day off a week, every other week, however it works out, right? If we all do it, it's fine. As opposed to, unemployment. I'm just saying. Think big picture. So I don't know if she's talked to her or not. We've got it sorted for next week. We'll see how it carries on from there. But I'll tell you, on Wednesday, majority of the day I was in the back of the van on the Indeed looking, because I like fuck this happy horse shit. Like, come on now. We'll see. I hope it works out. I mean, I don't like this job. I hate this job. I hate the work. I generally enjoy the people that I work with. Some of the customers are alright. But I enjoy the conversation and the shenanigans with my coworkers. It's a good time. The hours are perfect. The pay is shit. I mean, it's minimum wage. You know, there are no benefits. There is no vacation pay. There is no pension. There is none of that. But I do enjoy the people. And I very much enjoy the hours. As somebody who has worked shift work and weekends my whole life, it is nice to finally not have to work evenings and weekends. Love that. Cool. You know, it's nice to be able to come home from work, especially in the summer, and have time to sit and chill for an hour or two, sometimes 3, before I have to make dinner and enjoy my backyard or whatever. Make dinner and still then have time to tidy up and, you know, go for a walk or horse around with the kids or whatever. I do my vlogs. Like, it's nice. You know, I don't know. It was frustrating yesterday. It was very, very frustrating yesterday. Today was gooder. And I think I got home about 1:30, 2 o'clock maybe. And the contractor was at the house. Finished my backsplash today. It looks so good. I will take a picture tomorrow when there's proper light. I don't have a lot of light in my kitchen. I keep my house fairly dim. I can't take bright lights. It bugs the shit out of my eyes. So my house is fairly dim. But tomorrow when there's proper light, I'll take a picture and I'll post it on my community tab. If I can find a before picture, I'll post that too. For context. But it looks so I'm a lot happier with it than I thought. I was fully prepared for it to be put up and to fucking hate it, because it is not at all what I wanted. Not at all. Not even close. But I'm very, very happy with it. So it looks really nice. It's so nice to have that done. Oh my god. Oh my god. I have that stupid random pipe still exposed, but I have the material to build something to go around it and hide it. And I'll handle that in the spring. I'm not fucking around with that right now. It's too cold. So that'll get handled in the spring, and then the kitchen's done. Unless I decide to paint. Which might happen. We'll see. What I would really like to do is get a hold of that tattoo guy in my boyfriend's town. I've been playing, well, not telephone tag, it's one-sided. I've been chasing him forever. I guess he's really busy, apparently. Whatever. I feel ignored. But I would really like to get that going. And then, if I have anything left over, look into some paint for my kitchen. Just parts of the kitchen, not the entire kitchen. My kitchen is 2 colors right now. Top half is like a warm yellow, and the bottom half is, we'll say, a sage green. And I like it. I still like it. Keeps the kitchen light and brighter looking, and you know, it's not white. White in a kitchen is so stupid. But With the dark backsplash, the green just looks, the green is on my window trim. It just looks weird. It looks all right, but I really think like a burnt orange would look fantastic. So I want to do that. Everything that's green in my kitchen, I want to do this very specific shade of orange, and I have a reference piece that I'm going to bring into the paint store if I decide to do it. I'm probably going to do it. It's probably going to happen. So, yeah, that's the problem with fixing things around the house. Then you want to keep going. It's like a tattoo. You get one, you want to just cover everything. You can't just stop at one. So, oh, and I got my glasses today. I finally listened to my voice messages. I'm the worst. People leave me voice messages all the time, and I completely ignore them. I can't be bothered. It's like phoning me. What? Text me. Come on. Unless it's like something super important and sensitive and whatever, you need to text me. I very rarely answer my phone. And I very rarely check my voice messages. So you are awfully close to the road there, kid. Go the other way. I don't know why they do that. This hill comes down into the parking lot here, okay? And then over this way, it goes out onto the road. But you can toboggan the other way and just go into the field, like into the park. Why do we have to? Kids all the time toboggan, and they go sliding right into the parking lot. You know, and the parents think it's funny. Dude, listen. When I had my tobogganing accident, I was living in Brampton, which I think is now considered a suburb of Toronto. But I grew up in Brampton, and there was a park. It was called Chinguacousy Park. Great big hill. It was a ski hill, and then there was a part of it that was for tobogganing. And they used to have this chain link fence that went around the portion that you were tobogganing on, because that also went out into the road, right? And then every so often they had these tires attached to the fence, so that if you hit it, you bounced off, right? Well, the fence naturally was chain link. It didn't go into the ground. And my mom and I went down the toboggan together. And I was in front of her, so she was behind me, and thank goodness, or I'd be dead. The doctor even said so. We hit the fence, but we missed the tire. So we went under the fence and almost out onto the road. And I went back so hard that I actually knocked my mom right back. So we were laying down on the toboggan. And the fence came up, and it ripped my neck open under my chin. I have a scar here from it, and it ripped out my 4 front teeth. So when I sat up, of course I spat blood, and my mom couldn't see what was going on. She thought it ripped my tongue out. She lost her fucking mind. The only thing I remember immediately after that accident was sitting up. I think I asked, "What's wrong?" And I spit, and I remember spitting the blood, and then just a face full of snow. My mom had taken my toque, filled it with snow, and just shoved it all in my face. And then we were at a merge, and I don't remember much from that. But I see these kids doing this stuff, tobogganing out and almost going onto the road, or tobogganing right out into the parking lot here, and the PTSD is real, man. It freaks me the fuck out. It's not a good time. I shouldn't face the hill when I come down here when the kids are tobogganing, because yeah, I watch them like hawks, and it's ugh. I don't know why parents let their kids do shit like that. Yeah. So Yeah, that's my tobogganing story. That's why I don't play in the snow. The snow is not my friend. So, yeah. Anyways, that's what I was starting to talk about yesterday when I turned the video off. And then today, yeah, it was just a leisurely day at work, and my backsplash got did. So, wins all around. Great big W's. We love that. Anywho, we are at the almost 21 minute mark. So I'm going to boot. Monkey's at home right now, eating a burger. I'm going to go home and have my coffee and maybe some potato chips. We're excited. And I'm going to watch, I've queued up some cheesy 80s cop karate movie. Some Steven Seagal thing. I can't remember the name of it. I used to love those movies when I was a kid. Anywho, I'm going to boot. I'm going to go home and do all that. I got to pick Boo Boo up around 9:30. I'm not looking forward to that. I don't want to go out anymore. But anywho, anybody watching? Oh my goodness, I'm winded. Thank you. I appreciate you. Take care of yourself, and we'll talk later.